What you're watching here is the only surviving footage of a concert that I did 33 years ago today, March 25th, 1988. Yeah, and I have about 10 minutes of this concert left out of the hours that it lasted, and none of it has any sound. So I taped over most of the footage I had of the concert because I figured there was no sound, there was no reason to keep it. Now I wish I had kept the whole thing, just because it's part of my younger years of my life. I'd like to see it again, but of course, videotape was valuable back then. We couldn't just save just everything that we wanted. I think what's happening in this particular shot here is that my friend, whose garage that it was, my friend Jason, his parents' garage, of course, I think he's burning a progress notice that he got in high school. We were all in high school, and that was our way of being rebellious. Burning a progress notice that we'd gotten from our teacher, just, lighting on fire. Yeah, we were like, screw you, man. We're going to burn this progress notice. And we'd had a lot of concerts in this garage previously, like maybe 4 other times, I think, and we eventually had to stop having them there. I think somebody messed up his parents' garage door opener or something, and they didn't want us to have concerts there anymore. Here's a guy trying to warm his hands with the progress notice fire. It might have been really cold in there. It was still March, Could have been pretty cold in the garage. I just don't remember. Oh, here's my friend Mark Graham. Often played bass at the garage concerts that we would have back then. Yeah, really jamming out. And oh, this is the part where I dropped the microphone. I'm talking to the microphone here. You'll watch it. It falls right off the. Oh my gosh, it falls right down. I think it might have gotten kind of messed up. I think the top maybe came off of it. It was just a tragedy that I dropped the microphone. I was so upset. It was the only microphone I had. Oh, and like everybody starts coming over, trying to see what's wrong, see if they can help me with the microphone. Oh my God, this is we got to do something. The show must go on. We've got to fix this microphone. It's like the end of the world for everybody. That was a really big part of the show that night. The microphone falling down. I can't remember this guy's name right now, but he used to be around a lot. We would jam a lot of some tapes of recordings of us jamming. And this guy was a friend of his. He's got a toilet paper roll hanging on the end of his bass guitar too. You can see at the very end, hanging on there. That's pretty funny. But I don't remember what songs we were playing. It was probably some punk rock songs. That's mostly what we played. He looks like he's playing pretty fast. So it's probably some kind of punk rock, is my guess. Okay, so this guy here is being tied up. Ooh, how kinky. But I think he was like an escape artist, or he thought he was an escape artist. So he tied his hands behind his back and tied his legs together, tied them all up, and with the idea that he was going to be able to get out of, all these ropes that were tied around him. And I think that he got out of it like very quickly. We had not tied him up very well apparently, because he was able to look, a strobe light. Wow, that's not something you saw a lot back then. Anyway, there, yeah. See, he's really all he does is just bounce up and down a little, and he got his hands out like immediately. It was like in 2 seconds, and then he just basically got out of the entire thing. It was no ordeal for him. It was over before it started. And then I think these guys had to go home. It was getting late. We would just keep jamming and jamming until it was everybody left, basically. There they go. Bye, guys. And then right near the end, this kid showed up. We won't divulge his name. But, yeah, he was clearly having a really good night. He decided he wanted to sing some blues. So I just played some blues music, and he told us about how hard it was. I think he was doing his best Tom Cruise Risky Business impersonation here. Yeah, he was really going for it. It's really great. And then that was pretty much the end. Here's the last shot of me and my friend Jason. Oh yeah, oh, he loves it, man. He's really getting into it. Only in the 80s, folks. Yep, and there's the last shot of me and my friend together in his garage playing. Good times.